I'm Natasha Frakes, and you're watching Market 1 Minute. Joining us is Daniel Major, the CEO of Goviex Uranium. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you very much for inviting me across.
Tell us about the company.
Yeah, Goviex is an African-focused exploration and development company. We've got 3 projects in Africa, one in Niger, one in Zambia, and one in Mali. We're focused on the development of the 2 main projects, the one in Niger and the one in Zambia. They're both fully permitted projects. So with the development of the uranium market improving, which is our expectation, we're looking to put both of those mines into production in the short-term foreseeable future.
So can you talk more about that? That's coming up over the next year. Is that what investors have to look forward to?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously the uranium cycle since 2011 has gone through, quite a negative burst. At that point, you were looking at growth going up and demand growing up, and then everything went wrong with Fukushima and the demand fell off, but the growth was still there. I think in that time frame, we've seen that all work out. I think the major thing that you saw at the end of last year was that final piece that you needed, which was the last production cuts, possibly. I think we may see some more still to come, but that's now putting pressure on the supply side. The demand side still remains strong, particularly with China and India pushing on the production on the demand side with their reactor builds. I think Europe and the US has become a lot more stable, probably more towards the positive side. And you've seen constraint on the supply side. So we're looking at a deficit for this year. Probably going to see it push the price up much towards the end of the year. I don't think we'll see it straight away, but Goviex is preparing itself that when that happens, we'll start towards the construction phase.
All right, and what are the projects that you guys are working on right now that really excite you? What's driving you right now?
Yeah, with that improvement, I'm getting a lot more excited about where to go. The first project we have off the rack is Madaouela in Niger. We set out a 4-pronged strategy for that about a year ago, where we said, look, we're going to work on the 4 things at the same time. Normally you'd do them one after another. We said this will make it quicker and they need to go together. The first one is optimizing the project. We already have an excellent project. It's a $360 million capital for a $24 cash cost to produce 2.7 million pounds for 21 years. We said we can make that better. So we're working on getting the OPEX down, we're working on getting the capital figure down lower, we're working on finishing off the final feasibility study. Most of our pre-feas is already feasibility anyway. We're already working on the debt. We've already announced expressions of interest from 5 banks and 2 ECAs that cover the full $240 million of debt. Now they're going to work alongside us on the optimization and with us on the offtake. So we've already actually started the offtake conversation as well. So we've kind of moving all the bits together. The last piece is the equity. That's easy when you've got the other 3 bits finished. So I'm getting excited because really I can see this improvement in the market, which means I can actually start pushing this whole lot further forward. The other thing, at the end of last year, we put out the PEA for our Zambia project. Now most of that Zambia project actually is already a feasibility study. And it was a combination of 2 projects which were already at feasibility study. It came in at an all-in cost less than 37. So I now have 2 projects with an all-in cost less than 37. Both of them permitted. The Zambian project's only 120 million capital for the same production rate as I got in Niger. And that's the second one in the rank, fully permitted, ready to go. So I have a lot of work ahead of me if the uranium price starts to move.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot for you to look forward to as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely, pleasure, thank you.